future returns. The content on this webinar is mainly educational purpose, and use your information entirely at your own risk, and you must assess the risks before you put in your trade. Okay, please also take note of the ground rules. Okay, respect fellow attendees and the presenter. Mute your mic when presenter is speaking. Of course, I mean, if you have any questions, of course, you can use the mic. We'll give you an opportunity. And for those of you who just want to use the chat, okay, please try to use the chat address to everyone so everyone can see your questions clearly so that I can answer your questions or any doubts you have. And also ask questions only related to trading. Okay, then why precise trader? Okay, we have about 30 years of experience. Okay, we have been in the industry for 30 over years, and now only we are coming to public, to do the service. And there's a lot of services which we are going to offer, which might be exciting and of course useful for those people who are really, really serious on this business. Okay, our system is very unique. Okay, you can decide your trade without looking at the chart. Okay, of course, I'm sure you all are trader. I mean, if you're being a trader, you always look at charts with multiple time frames before you decide what you want to do. Okay, what we have decided is, I mean, what we have done is we have taken that into consideration because being a trader, we know what are the pros and cons, what are the problems, and how do we control emotions, so on and so forth. So we have developed the system, and the system is good to go. We are sharing with the public and those people who are really, really interested, who want to take this as a career, you may do so. Okay, we also our system has got a tool that is called zone price alerts. Okay, basically what it does is it gives you an alert of when the price moves beyond certain levels. Okay, basically it just tells you that there is an opportunity, and this is just like an alarm, to monitor the trade on behalf of you, to say that okay, there is some movement, okay, do something. So that would help you to decide on the trade. And we also have our system also has got a dashboard, okay, whereby this gives you an entry, exit, and stop loss. This is the most powerful tool in our system. Okay, basically it tells you, okay, where to enter, when to enter, why, all the W's, when, where, why, so on and so forth. So this will give you an answer to your trading. And then we also have another tool called Trend Map. Okay, Trend Map, it gives you a bird's eye view of the trend on different time frames. Okay, it goes as low as 15 minutes and up to an yearly, meaning 15, 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 12 hours, daily, weekly, monthly, so on and so forth. So that means, rather than you do looking at the chart in a multiple time frame, this would give you an answer how to go about it and how we can do things. And there's another tool we use called a PT zones. Okay, this also gives you a bird eye view of where the market is trading. Okay, this is the trend map tells you the trend. The PT zones tells you where. That means whether the resistance, is trading near the resistance levels or whether it's trading near the support levels. And we also have another tool which we use. We call it a strongest and weakest, that will decide you to trade which would be the best cross to trade on different time frame. And our signals, okay, we provide signals of 5 different types. Okay, our signals are very unique compared to other service providers. Okay, basically the signals, like we have split into like scalping, day, news, momentum, swing. So this would tell you, the words will tell you your risk reward and your opportunity. So you can decide, that means like how much of profit you can afford to make on a particular trade, and also you can predetermine, how do you want to put in your trades and how you want your trade to work out. In fact, last month, July, in fact, this is the first month we have started seriously and showing to the public. And last month, I think we have generated more than 25%. Okay, all add up together, meaning scalping, day, news, momentum, and swing. We also provide a strong back end support. Okay, and we also help you to take this as your career. Okay, the products offered. Okay, we mainly focus on all the majors like euro dollar, pound, dollar yen, dollar Swiss, Aussie, dollar CAD, New Zealand, Sing dollars, and any one of these crosses against each other. So our system provides support for all these crosses. If you are trading any crosses like pound yen, pound kiwi, a pound New Zealand, I mean a pound CAD, Aussie, any of the crosses, we provide the service and support. We also trade on precious metals like gold and silver. Of course, our main focus is gold, silver, and we also look at other metals. You know, if you are really keen, then we can provide the services. Okay, then we also trade on futures or CFDs, you may call. Mainly, this is like mini Dow, Nasdaq, S&P, Russell, DAX, so on and so forth. And we also provide services for commodities like crude, natural gas, corn, wheat, so on and so forth. Right? Okay, now we are going to live trading. Okay, what I would suggest is for those of you who are coming in first time to our session, okay, what I would suggest is, okay, you may be, because you see this is a number game. Okay, you must understand that it's all how we do it and how we uh, prepare for the trade, and how we meant to avoid this emotions and how we do it. So we are going to share with you. Okay, please take a piece of paper and pen. So you write down the levels, and you mention, you take it down like what we are expecting. Okay, what we are going to expect when the data is announced. Of course, we would be doing two ways. One is pre-announcement and post-announcement. Okay, pre-announcement meaning, because you see the reason is because there's a lot of slippage involved in forex trading, especially when the data is out. Okay, we wouldn't want you to put in a stop buy or stop sell order unless there is a reversal in trend, or reversal or change in our view, or change in our expectations. But other than that, if the market is still in the same trend, and if it's still in the same direction, I think we would want to stick to our rules. Okay, now I'm going to tell you. Okay, please write it down. So when we take a trade, okay, we are going to do it. We have another 35 minutes before the data is announced, and I'll tell you what we are expecting pre-announcement. That means what we are expecting, and in the event if the data is good or bad, then I'm also going to tell you. Also going to guide you how we can do things. Right? Okay, the data is the main data that's going to be out is from US. Okay, we have an average hourly earnings month on month, which is expected. Forecast is 0.3%. And we have a non-farm payroll employment change, which is market is expecting 176K. And we have a unemployment rate that is 4.1. So we have three data that is going to be announced. Okay, chances are uh, all the three might be bad, or maybe one might be good, one might be bad, or two might be good, one might be bad. It might be a bit confusing. But if, let's say, all the data are bad, okay, what do I mean by bad? That means it's worse than expected. Like for instance, uh, uh, the hourly earnings, it came out to be lower than what is expected. Then non-farm payroll came out to be lower than expected. Unemployment is higher than is considered bad. So of course, we have to get ourselves to have a proper trade setup, proper plan, and how we are going to do that trade. Okay, we have been trading on news. Okay, we of course we are going to tell you how to do it, and we are going to share our knowledge and expertise, so at least you can follow, because and it's not that easy, especially trading during news. Okay, this is just like driving an F1 car on a normal road conditions. Okay, so it can be very disastrous if you're not careful, and if you're not putting in proper risk reward, and of course proper uh, uh, follow the system, right? Okay, now take a piece of paper, and now I'm going to share with you how and what are the instruments. So now what we are going to do is, okay, we are expecting the data to be bad. Okay, so we have to stick to one side. So like I'm saying that, okay, this is going to be pre-announcement. We are expecting the data to be bad. If the data come out to be bad, then we capitalize on the trade setup which we are concentrating. But on the other hand, okay, if let's say the data came out to be good or super good, okay, we may get stopped out. Okay, so what we would be doing is we are going to give you two types of entries. One is just 2 minutes before the data announcement, we would want to take a market trade. Okay, that is to provide the slippage. But in the event, of course, we put a very tight stop, and if let's say we get stopped out, then we may have one more entry. Okay, we always try to practice two types of entries. One is we call it a first entry, then one we call it a best entry, and we also have one more add-on entry and re-entry. Okay, so the best entry would be our comfortable place where we want to put in our trades, right? So that would be our best entry with a stop loss and TP. Then our first entry would be just 2 minutes before the data is out. We would be taking a trade with a stop. Okay, so what is going to happen is if we are right, okay, we might get a spike up, then we exit with a profit. Let's say we are wrong, we may get stopped out, then we might get our second the best entry get filled, and that entry we will try to close with whatever the profit, so to cover our losses, right? So this is what we are going to do. So now let's get going. All right, okay, let me share the screen. Just give me a minute. Okay, so here, just give me a minute. Let me log into the system. Just give me a minute. So what we are going to do is, okay, we are going to use all the tools just now I was telling you. Okay, so the tools is going to be like a trend map, PT zones, and dashboard. Then finally we uh, uh, verify it with the chart. Okay, finally we verify it with the chart. Then we are good to go. Meaning we are good to go to put our trades and get ready when the data is out, right? So, okay, just give me a minute. Okay, never mind. I'll tell you what, I'll use my own Excel sheet. Okay, let me change the screen. Okay, just bear with me. Okay, so this is the screen. Normally we use, okay, we use three tools. Okay, we are going to use these three tools. Then I'm going to tell you how it's done. Then I'm going to give you the calls. Okay, now if you look at this, basically this will tell you on vertically, that all those white boxes means the market is flat, green means the market is up, red means the market is down. Okay, overall on the left you see all the currencies, and on top is all the time bells. Okay, all the time bells that you can see, right? So now basically if you look at on the uh, time frame, okay, we have all these time frames on different thing. The zero, let me blow up a bit, I hope you can see it. Yeah. Okay, so zero means, that means the market is down on the current time belt. -1 means the previous, and -2 is the day before, so on and so forth. So now looking at this, in fact, if you look at this on the weekly, pound dollar, okay, this is below 128.50. Okay, is a sell. Dollar yen below 151.95 is a sell. Dollar Swiss below 87.75 is a sell. And we have dollar CAD is a bit up, and dollar Sing is down. So basically that's the benchmark level. Okay, what we need to do is, okay, we need to know the high and low. That means what we are going to expect the high and low. There's two things which we need to know. One is the direction of the market. Then what is the high and low we are expecting on the next couple of hours or within the day. So I'm going to give you an answer. So we are going to trade. So now we are going to see. In fact, today, the market is a bit tricky because see, the dollar is strong against the euro dollar, because see, euro dollar is weak, pound dollar is weak, and dollar is weak against the dollar yen, weak against the dollar Swiss, flat against the Aussie, then strong against the dollar CAD, flat against the New Zealand. So it's all giving you us mixed signals. So we got to be very careful, and at the same time, I think our focus must be very precise what we want to do. So now I repeat, write it down. So we are expecting the data to be bad. That's our first expectation. Second is we are expecting, if the data comes out to be bad, okay, we are expecting dollar yen to come down, come off, dollar Swiss to come off, then gold to go up. Okay, gold to go up. Okay, because gold is green on the weekly and daily is flat. So now today is a bit very critical. It's a make or break scenario, meaning if the data is really bad, okay, all these three is going to move against the dollar. And what is going to happen is the euro dollar, pound, all the others may be in a range. Okay, so I repeat, so we are expecting the data to be bad. That's one. Second is, if it comes out to be as we expected, we are expecting to trade on the gold, we are expecting to trade on the dollar yen, dollar Swiss, and New Zealand dollar. That means all this we do against the dollar. That means we try to go against the dollar. Then the other crosses are going to be flat, is going to be in a range. Okay, now this is the thing. So the next thing is, if the data came out to be good, then what is going to happen is gold, dollar yen, dollar Swiss would be in a range, and euro dollar, pound dollar, Aussie dollar CAD, all would weaken against the dollar. So this is what is going to happen. So there's going to be two scenarios that we can expect tonight. Okay, one is dollar strength on certain crosses, dollar weakness on certain crosses. It all depends on the data, right? So now you just write down this, then I'm telling you. So we have picked to trade on gold, dollar Swiss, and dollar yen, right? And we are betting that the data is going to be weak. Okay, to give you a confirmation on that, okay, the next tool we are going to use is, we call it a PT zones PT zones levels. Okay, this is, remember I told you that, okay, this is all, I mean, for those of you who are coming in first time, okay, you might be very it might be very confusing, what is this all numbers and all, but this is just like, first time when you learn to drive, you need to know how the gadgets works, and when to use the different gadget to reach your destination safely. The same manner, if you understand how this thing works and this system is developed, being a trader, we know what are the problems, what are the pros and cons, so we are using this. So just write it down, then later you see what happens, then after that we'll share with you. Okay, now we are going to pick dollar yen. Okay, remember dollar yen, dollar Swiss, and gold. These three are we are going to trade. Okay, gold. Okay, right now, okay, let's look one by one. Dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen, if you see, if the data is bad, is expected, dollar yen is expected to break the low and expected to go lower. But on the other hand, if the data comes out to be good, we might get a spike up and it may get rejected. So I'm going to tell you the levels whereby where is the rejection levels and where to put our stop and where is going to be a TP. Then the next thing you also need to know is uh, ask yourself whether are you a conservative trader or are you a aggressive trader. So you have to put yourself in one side. So if you're a conservative trader, you have to practice one rules. If you're an aggressive trader, then you practice another set of rules. Okay, so this is what you have to do on your side. Okay, so dollar yen. See, if you look at it, okay, this is showing we have two selling forces happening, and is right now is trading at 148.90, and if the 148.85 or the current low breaks, then this is expected to fall. That means it's expected to fall on the dollar yen. So write down this level, 148.85 is a critical level. So on the other hand, if let's say it's going to get a spike up, okay, I'm going to tell you where it's going to be a rejected levels. Okay, that I'll be giving you later. So then the next thing is dollar Swiss. Okay, dollar Swiss, there is only selling force. There is no buying force involved. So this is also expected to weaken, meaning is going to weak further. So on the weekly is also weak. So it's expected to drop some more. It's expected if the data is going to be bad. Then gold. When we look at gold, okay, we have a strong buying force on the weekly and strong buying force on the daily. So this is your level, important levels is 62 half, 68. Later I'm going to tell you the levels. Once it breaks that level, it's going to break higher. So we are going to concentrate on this three. Yeah, so we are going to do it all together. So then you write down the levels. I'm going to tell you where is your entry, exit, stop loss, right? So the next tool we are going to use, final tool, is called the dashboard. Okay, this dashboard is, okay, this is all is it's just a set of numbers. Okay, this will tell you, this is all whatever tool you may be using. Like for instance, I don't know whether you're using Fibonacci, Gann numbers, trend channels, Pitchfork, whatever tool, okay, is all been built in. Okay, this system was developed over doing an R&D for more than 20 over years. So it's been developed by using all these tools. So it gives you an answer instantaneously, just by looking at it, and we go for a trade. Okay, now we look for dollar yen. Okay, this is dollar yen. Okay, now this is what the situation right now is trading at 48.93. So if you look at this, so it's telling you, see, all this are all the data are there. You see whatever you are looking from the chart is all built in here. So this is trading below previous week low, which is 51.95, below previous month low, which is 49.65, and today's low is 48.65, and previous day low is 48.50. So all the informations are here. I don't have to look at the chart to gather all this information. So one look at it, I know once that 48.50 breaks, that means current week low is expected to go further down, and I'm going to tell you how far it can go, and of course on the other hand how high it can go. So I and also the dollar yen, there is a strong resistance at 49.30 and 49.70. Okay, this is a strong resistance on these two levels. And if I look at on the daily, also there is a strong resistance at 49.65 and 49.70. Okay, I should not see the price going beyond 50. Okay, so now I'm going to give you a call based on this. Okay, you ask yourself whether are you a conservative trader or you're aggressive trader. If you're an aggressive trader, wait for the breakout. If you are a conservative trader, then exit before the breakout happens, right? So now what we are going to do is our comfortable, okay, this is like two entries I'm going to give you. Okay, one is before 2 minutes before the market, the data announced, okay, hit a sell on the dollar yen and put a stop above 49.35. Okay, 49.35. And if the data is good, we should see that 48.50 break, and we should see 48.10 or even lower, 47.60 or 47.20, right? So if you are a conservative trader, okay, if you are a conservative trader, okay, what you need to do is sell 2 minutes before the data out, 2 or 3 minutes, whatever the price, okay, enter, put a stop at 49.35. And if you're a conservative trader, exit at 48.50 or 55 or 48, 148.25, not beyond that, right? If you're an aggressive trader, you see whether that 48.10 breaks, then we should see the price going lower towards 47.60. Okay, now this is my first entry. Okay, I also write it down. You also better write it down. Okay, sell at the market 2 minutes before. Okay, I'm going to tell you the levels when the market comes in, but our stop loss should be 49.35 and our TP is 148.50 conservative, or even 148.15 or even lower, 147.60. These are my three TP levels. Okay, now if let's say the data comes out to be too good, okay, let's say we get stopped out. Okay, I want to do a best entry. Then you put another order to sell at 149.90. Okay, you sell at 149.90. Then the stop you put at 150.30, and this you put your TP at 149.60. Okay, this is going to be your best entry. So I've given you for dollar yen first entry and best entry, and you got to put in the trades. Your best entry, I think you can put it now, because you know you don't have to wait for the data, so you can put it now, right? So you just see, and the validity of this trade, you just put 1 hour, right? So the next trade which we are going to trade is dollar Swiss. Okay, dollar Swiss. Okay, this is trading below the previous day low, and this is also trading below previous week low and previous month low. And right now the market is trading at 87.06. Okay, so this one, the same manner, if you are a conservative trader, you sell just about 87.10, you know, and 87.10 or whatever the market near the when it's trading before the data announcement. Your stop loss must be above 87.45, above current high, and your TP, you got to wait because this is trading near the low. Okay, this conservative trader might be out of this game because this is trading near the low, so it might happen. It might be make or break, so anything can happen. So maybe conservative traders have to stay aside for this. Maybe I'll give you another entry. Then your TP must be 86.60 or lower, lower can be 86.20, 86.60 or 86.20. Okay, so this is the call for dollar Swiss. Okay, in the event if you get stopped out, okay, if let's say you get stopped out at 45, then you put another entry selling at 87.70, then you put your stop about 25 pips, which is about 88. Then your TP, you put it as 87.30. So this is going to be your buffer entry. So that means in the event if you get stopped out, okay, you try to get this thing filled. But if let's say the data come out to be bad and the market responded as we have our call, then we are good to go. We would have made profit. So we are having a buffer entry. So this is the second call. Okay, let me write it down. Selling at market, stop at 87.45, TP at 86.60 or 86.20. Then the second entry would be selling at 87.75, stop at 88.05 and 87.30. Okay, this is a 45 pips. So this one I've written down. Okay, now finally coming to gold. Okay, the gold right now is trading at 56.80. Okay, two is here. We are here. Let me share the screen. Okay, gold, what we are now, right now, this is, remember, I told you this is a buying thing, but right now it started to weaken. So what we want to do is, this might be a bit volatile, so I wouldn't want to enter at market on this. So probably I may want to enter at 50 half. Okay, 2450 half, and my stop loss is 2446. And if the data is good, okay, I should expect to see the price pushing above 2465. And if the 65 breaks, the next is 68 half, and 68 half breaks, then it can go up very high, which is even 75 or even 84. Okay, so these are the call for the gold. So this is again, I'm telling you my entry. Okay, put a buy at 50 half. Yeah, I write it down. 2450 half. Stop at 2446, $4.5 risk. And you got to see whether the 2460 breaks. Okay, if you're a conservative trader, then you exit before 2460. But if you are an aggressive trader, then you wait to see whether the 2460 breaks, because your 2460 now would become a resistance. Okay, now it's because it's already in the selling zone, so now this would become a resistance, right? So of course, above 2465 is going to be very bullish. Then we can expect the price to move higher. Below 2450, then it's going to be bearish. So I'm giving you all the calls, by looking at it. So now it all depends on how the data and how the market is going to respond to the data, right? So now, so this is again, I repeat, okay, buying at 2450 half, stop at 2446. Conservative trader exit at 2460. Aggressive trader, you got to see whether that 2465 breaks. Okay, 2465 breaks. If it breaks, then the next hurdle is 2468 half. And once it breaks, then it's going to be a free move on the top. It's going to accelerate beyond 68 half. So the next level would be 75, 77, then 80, 84. So today we are expecting a big move on the gold, okay, if the data is bad. But on the other hand, if the data is good, then it might be in a range. Okay, the range is going to be within 2450 and 2468 half. So that is an $18 movement on the gold, what we are expecting. So these are the three trades set up. Okay, let's wait for the data. Then let's see how this comes about. Okay, let me just double check with the chart. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the high and low of all the three crosses for the next 6 hours. So that would also give you a guideline. Okay, that would also give you a guideline. Okay, now if you look at uh, let's go with gold. Okay, now you see that this level. Okay, what the chart is saying is, okay, just now I told you the 2450 is critical. Okay, it's critical. So what the chart is saying is also same. So that means 2449, 2450 is critical. If it breaks, we might see the price moving lower. Then it might be in a range between 2435 and 2468. And if the data is bad, it's going to shoot up higher, right? So I think the chart and the system gives me the same answer. So my critical level is 2450. I must make sure that 2450 holds. Okay, dollar yen. Just now, I think we wanted to sell at 49.90. Okay, that is going to be our best entry. So if the data is good, okay, if the data is good, we might get an extension of this level. Okay, let me see this level or this level, which is telling you the same answer. That means, in order for you to maintain the downward bias, that means the downward sentiment, the 150 should not break. So now what is going to happen is, if the data is bad, we might get this low break, market moving lower. If the data is good, it might get a spike up, and the rejection level should be 4980 or 50. Then it should start to come, or it would be in a range. So we got to see what is the data and how is the data is going to come out. So your chart and the system gives me the same answer. So I want to go for that trade. And for dollar Swiss, okay, we look at it. Uh, the critical level I'm looking at is 87 45. Okay, remember just now I told you the price should not go above 87 40 45. So that means the stop loss should be around above this level, 45 or 50 55 level. That means you should not go beyond that level in order to maintain this bearish sentiment. But on the other hand, if this low breaks, expected to go lower. Okay, so now we are good to go. I think now is 8:24. We have another 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, good luck, for those of you who want to trade with us, and for those of you who are coming first time, what I would suggest is, probably you may want to try it on a demo account. Okay, demo account. Then if you see you're convinced that, okay, this system is working, is good to go, then you can go on the live. Okay, so good luck to you. Okay, so I've already given all these numbers. I've also written down. We also put in the trades. So what I want to suggest is, okay, now this is pre-announcement. Okay, we are going to put in. So post announcement, I'll tell you, okay, the data is whether it's good or bad, then what I'm expecting, whether the market should break the high or low, or whether this is going to be in a range and it's going to be settled down, just quietly. So we got to see how the data comes out, then we decide on how we want to move forward, right? So here, uh, let me, while we are waiting for another 5 minutes, okay, any questions, anything, you want to write, okay, please put it under the chat, so at least I can address your questions. Okay, now We have another 4 minutes. Okay, we're waiting for that 4 minutes. Okay, I hope you have get the figures. And if any one of you not sure on the figures, you can type on the chat. So at least I can give you the figures again. So basically, you need to ask yourself whether are you a conservative trader or whether an aggressive trader. If you're a conservative trader, just exit with a quick profit, hit and run. Just hit and run and exit. But if you are a aggressive trader, if you feel that okay, you are more risk taking, then you may want to wait for the break or breakout. Then you may do so. That means you just do. So this is all depends on your individual risk appetite and individual character. Okay, we have another 3 minutes. Okay, now dollar yen. Okay, now I think we can try to sell at 49. Okay, remember I told you we are trying to go and hit the market about 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes. So try to sell dollar yen at 49. Okay, put your stop loss at 49.40. Okay, early on I said 49.35, so you put at 49.40. Then your TP, if you are a conservative trader, you exit at 48.50. And if you're an aggressive trader, you put an order to TP at 48.15 or 47.60, right? So this is for dollar yen. Okay, then dollar Swiss. Okay, now you hit the market, sell at 87.06. Then you put your stop loss at 87.45. Then if you're a conservative trader, I suggest that you don't trade this, or you try to put to sell 20-30 pips higher. If you're a conservative trader, then probably you may want to sell at 87.30, then put a stop at 87.60. So this trade is not viable for a conservative trader because it's trading near the low. So either the market can move either way, right? So then after you put in this, then you put in your next entry. Okay, that the best entry for dollar yen in the event if we get stopped out, we try to sell like 49.90. Then that stop we put at 50, 20 or 25. Then that one we put a TP at 49.50 or 49.60. That means just 30-40 pips. That means once we know that we are in the wrong side of the market, okay, there is nothing we can do. We just have to accept it, and we just have to just bust the trade, right? Okay, so then for gold, okay, like as I told you, this can be a pretty big move on the gold. So I don't want to enter the market, but let me see whether we can. Okay, if you maybe yeah, if you think if you want to enter, we just try to enter at 52 or 53 or 50, not market for gold because it's already started coming off. Okay, we have 1 minute. Okay, good luck, and we have like 20 seconds left. Okay, we'll see how the market responds. Then I'll tell you how we can move forward from there. Right, 4 seconds. 1 second. Okay, see the data is bad. Okay, we expected the data to be bad. Okay, and I think it is 114. Okay, you see the gold spike up. Dollar Swiss, I think we are making money, and dollar yen is started to move. Okay, you see the average early earnings is bad. Unemployment, see all the data are bad. Okay, this is what we expected. Okay, this is what we expected, and you see the gold spiked up. Okay, spiked up nicely. Now it's 65. Okay, fasten your seat belt. Okay, this is look you good do for you expect a very big move tonight for gold. Okay, I'm expecting to break the high, so we just have to wait for the main session to come in, right? So dollar yen, I think is not that movement. I think dollar Swiss, we have made about 40 pips. Yeah, dollar cent. Okay, dollar cent. Okay, it's not moving. I think now it's 47 half. Okay, I think I already hit our target. Okay, already hit our target. So if you are an aggressive trader, okay, if you are an aggressive trader, I think you would have made 140 pips, which is 1.4%. And gold also, I think I didn't tell you entry, so that one nothing much. And dollar Swiss, I think we have reached our target. Okay, if you want the next level of entry is 80, target is 86.20. Okay, 86.20. So that is going to be your next target. All right. So congratulations, for those people who if you have taken, if you think you have taken the trade, congratulations. And for those people who have not done anything, then better luck next time. Okay, better luck next time. Then you got to wait for the next move to happen, or next time to join us. Okay, so I think for those of you who have been traded, I think you would have made that money. Just 10 minutes, and you would have made about 1 to 2%. It's about 2%, right? So I hope you enjoyed the session, and of course, let me share with you a few more slides, so at least the next, you can look forward for the next session and do. Okay, just let me share the screen. Okay, I'm not sure how many of you, I don't know whether you all dare to do it in a live account. If you have done it on a live account, then I think you are lucky and you are fortunate. Okay, and our system, like I told you, this is a very unique system. I don't think you can find it anywhere. So we have done an R&D for more than 15 over years to develop this system, right? And it was a very hard work, and there's a lot of things we have done which we should be doing. Okay, the services we provide. Okay, now, like as I told you, we are giving you the signals on 5 different types of signals. Okay, we are going to trade live. Okay, this is a new system which we are going to start. Okay, we are going to trade live, meaning that means we are going to take trades, and I'm going to show hands-on how you manage the trade. What happens, if you're losing money, what happens if you're making money, then how we go about it. All right. So this is something which we are planning to do. And we're also recruiting traders. If you are full-time traders, if you are doing it full-time, if you feel you want to join us, okay, you may do so. Of course, we would be teaching you our method, so you got to learn how to use it, how to apply it, then only you will be taken in. So we also provide workshop for full-time traders, and we provide consultations for institutions, fund managers, and business owners. And you're going to trade live with me, and we are going to start regularly. Okay, but the thing is, we're also providing funding for traders through a joint tie-up with the companies, and we also provide market insight on WhatsApp and Telegram. Trade managing updates, daily trend, news trading. We also do news trading, like what we have shown you like this. Okay, we take it with proper risk reward and proper management. So, and you can trade live. For those people who have joined from YouTube, my apologies, you can't ask any questions. The only way is you register with us and you come in the room, okay, inside this room, so at least you can be with us. Okay, the tools, social trading. Okay, the next week. Okay, next week we are going to do 3 sessions, and the following week onwards we are planning to do every day. Okay, the only thing what we want to do take note, Monday is the first time we are going to start. Okay, this is the Monday 5th. We are doing it 16 hours as GMT. 16 hours in Singapore time, and we are going to give you a market outlook for the week. So that would be something excited, meaning how to look for the whole week. So this is, we are planning to start this every week. So I hope, for those of you who are interested, please come and join. And for those of you, bring in your friends, okay? Because this is what we want the group to get bigger and bigger. Because the more we discuss, the more we learn as a group, and the more we do it together and share ideas. Okay, next Wednesday, we are going to do it also about 16 hours as Singapore time. And next Thursday, we are going to do it around the same time. Okay, next Friday is being a National Day of Singapore, so we won't be. The following week onwards, we are planning to do it regularly, right? So, so we are going to do it. I mean, we are literally trying to do it every day. So I hope you can learn with us and you can travel with us, and we can do some partnership, meaning whether you want to work with us any other way, we are open for discussions, right? So I think the dollar Swiss, I think the low was 45, which hit, and the dollar yen, I think 47.20. It even went lower, right? See, it's a bit funny, see the dollar CAD. See, right now it's a bit funny. That's the thing, you got to be very careful on what you choose. And this is what I told you early on. You need to be very precise in your plan, very precise in your ideas. See, whatever we choose, we had a big move, and the others all are really pretty flat. If you notice that Aussie didn't move, dollar CAD didn't move, uh, pound didn't move, euro I think moved a bit, maybe about 20-30 pips, and New Zealand was also flat. See, we were, I think this is on the dot, and we hit on the target. So I hope you understand, how effective is the system, and how beautiful is it to do. Just imagine, just spend every day. We are planning to do it like every news trading also, but again, you must understand that time is very precious. So we got to be useful. Make sure that your time is useful, and you use it in a very nice and proper way. Okay, thank you very much for coming. Okay, once again, thank you, and looking forward to see you again next week with a bigger group. Okay, please try to get your friends, whoever comes in, so at least we can get bigger and bigger. And the next thing I'm also looking at is I'm looking for more questions to be asked. So we are planning to have 3 types of services. One is going to be live trading webinar. That means we are going to trade live with you. That means I'll be taking trades to you with together. Then we are going to manage the trade together. That is another product. Another one is the news trading, which is we are doing now. The third thing is a normal trading session. That means when there is no news, we just trade. Then we also tell you even that time, how we can use our time very effectively and worthwhile using it. So at least we can make money together. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Looking forward to see you again. Hope to see you with a bigger group. Okay. Have a great weekend. Till then, goodbye. Thanks. Bye.